You know what's so funny about being authentic, right? And like awakened or healed? We really embody this shit for real. So it's like, especially when you aren't operating out of your ego self, right? And your lower self solely while still being on this journey, right? On this path of consciousness, right? And gaining wisdom and remembering. Like, so as soon as a motherfucker is being disingenuous, or as soon as somebody is pretending, I can spot that shit from a mile away, right? Because I'm really embodying this. So as soon as I feel like you're trying to come into my energy, or you're trying to be in my, proximity, in my orbit, right? Because you trying to fit in with where I am on my journey, you're out of there. We holding motherfuckers accountable because there's too many people out here that's just faking it. Like, the mask is gone. This is no disrespect. This is just truth. If you're not embracing the journey for real and walking in this shit for real, like, I'ma know. This is even with the polarity. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm not like super strict on myself and restricting myself from certain things, but I operate in my higher self and a certain level of awareness more than that other side, right? Like the polarity of it. This shit not a game, it comes with sacrifice. It comes with knowing, right? And trusting and being at one of stepping to the forefront and embracing your truth, right? Like speaking on some shit that nobody probably is speaking on or nobody is doing. Like, yeah. And it's nothing societal rooted. Like, when it's real, when you really walk on in your purpose, in your calling, it's for real, and it's not going to look like anything and anybody else's because it's authentic, right? So you're not solely in those programmed ways of living and thinking and being, like, you have accountability, you have awareness, right? You trust and you correct yourself, right? If you are out of alignment with law, you're gonna correct your behavior. And that's essentially what shadow work and healing is. Like, this is all this shit is. It's not settling with shit that doesn't feel good to our spirits and to our souls. It's working on ourselves. It's evolution. Yeah. When it comes to evolving, I'm always advocate about it, man. And you have to isolate yourself in order to evolve, right? And really learn yourself. So anybody that don't like being alone, anybody that ain't never been by themselves for a good period of time, I'm kind of like, I'm raising an eyebrow, because how do you even know that you can be alone? How do you even know yourself if you've always, you ain't give yourself that period of sitting down? You always around somebody.